Hello, Bigfoot enthusiast guy here from Squatch America.
Oh my God.
And Hannah.
God Hannah lives with in this house. And Hannah, domestic goddess, chief cook, and doggy mama here in the paddy wagon tonight. Armed with coffee because I am so tired.
So tired.
Because it's getting dark at 10:30 in the morning.
Oh, so
Anyway,
hello, Lockbeard. Congratulations, you were first. Renee was second, and Scott was third. And hello, Greg. Welcome.
Idaho. She's in the Idaho.
He's in the Idaho.
Anyway, I am so ready for solstice to come and go because I am ready for it not to be dark all day long. I'm telling you, it's like I don't ever have any waking hours anymore. I just get up, take a shower, and it's time to go back to bed.
Oh, and the flooded state of Maine. Is Maine ever not flooded? I don't know.
You know, so funny. What was it, 2021, when we went back there and they were talking about the drought? Remember, we're standing there and there's like water running over our feet.
I'm going like,
drought?
Where's the drought?
Send some of that drought back to the West Coast, please, you know?
Yeah.
It was funny.
Oh, yeah. So, where was it? Yeah, Greg from Idaho. Little known fact. I used to live in Idaho.
Little known fact. I met one of the state representatives from Idaho 2 weeks ago in Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, awesome. That's cool. All right. So we've got a wonderful kind of a year-end wrap-up show for you guys tonight. And there's a secret surprise at the end.
Can Scott keep the secret till the end of the show? Put in the chat whether you think he can do it or not. Yes or no.
All right. So let's get this thing rolling. Wrong button. All righty. So here we are.
Does it even work?
Well, I got to plug it in.
Oh, guess what, everyone? While he's trying to figure out how to do this, Scott's mouse just lost all of its charge.
Yeah, I got to plug it in and charge.
And now he's got to find the cord. So
find the cord for it. Yeah,
shush already.
Okay.
You do your job, and I will keep our super troopers here entertained. I can't even see who's on right now because it's on the wrong screen. Anyway, we are just a few days out from Christmas, and our immediate plans, he's still plugging in the mouse, sorry. Yeah. Our immediate plans, tomorrow we leave. Now this, oh, look at that, it works. If I plug mine in, it doesn't work. I have to let it charge. But anyway, hi Ray Harwood, who's typing in I was gonna say who are the he's typing in Cylon.
Yeah.
Anyway, how many of you have ever looked at Battlestar Galactica and gone, oh my gosh, this is like all true, and you realize like, whoa. Anyway, yes, Renee, I am feeling much better. I knew I was feeling better yesterday when I woke up, and I had a blog post like already fully formed in my head. Feeling much better. No blog post today. If you're following my Substack, folks, 1, thank you very much. 2, I did not get anything written today because I was tying everything up at work. We're getting 10 days off, and so I wanted to have everything done that I could possibly get done because you know they're going to text me. Hey, can you? Anyway, so I was doing that. If you're not following my Substack, why not go do it now while Scott's getting his act together?
I'm ready.
Let's go to Substack.com and look up Hannah Violet.
All right. Now that she's done with her shameless plugs.
Hey. What would happen if I had 5,000 followers on Substack and they all pledged 99 cents a month to read my stuff?
I could buy new squatching cameras.
You just did.
I know. Again, can never have enough squatching cameras. So, everybody, what are we talking about tonight, Hannah?
We are wrapping up 2023. Tonight is just, hey, going down memory lane to see what Squatch America was up to in 2023, and I don't see any answers in the chat. We do have a secret about 2024. I could keep this secret for years and you'd never get it out from me. This guy here can't keep a secret to save his life. So can he hang on to the secret till the very end of the show?
Possibility.
Put your bids in the chat.
Bids.
Put your guess. Can he keep it, or is he gonna cave somewhere about 22 minutes in? Because he just can't contain himself.
I can't find the right cord, so we're running on battery power. We're good.
Battery power for what?
The audio mixer. We're good. Okay.
Oh, everyone cross yourselves. Oh.
So no,
No.
probably not. So anyway, so we are talking about where's the shared screen thing? I think it's this one. We do. Boop. There we go.
You have ways of making you talk. You can't make me talk.
So we're going to be talking about all our discoveries from just last year, starting in January of 2023. So what was our first discovery, honey? Don't look.
Alone in the moonlight.
Yeah, that one.
No.
You
What
don't
are
know?
you covering?
I was going to tell you, what's our first one of the year?
I don't know if it was our discovery, but we were brought in on it. It was the London Trackway 2.
Yep. Dun, dun, dun. Yep. In February of 2023, we were called by the Army Corps of Engineers in Cottage Grove, Oregon. And they told us we have Bigfoot tracks down by the Cottage Grove.
Bay where the watermelons grow.
Yeah, no. We have Bigfoot tracks down by the Cottage Grove Reservoir.
Renee nailed it. I am feeling better.
Yeah. So if you're not familiar with the London Trackway, that was found 12 years ago. Or was it 2012?
It was
Anyway.
2012. It was 11 years ago.
Okay, so 2012. It was found by a gentleman walking his dog, and he reported it. And Cliff Barrickman from Finding Bigfoot ran down there, and they found over 130 tracks. They cast 123, I believe, or 25. I can't remember, but they cast a whole lot of tracks. And what are you doing?
I'm looking at those two pictures, and something is really striking me as odd.
What? The dog tracks next to
No,
them?
no. Those two, the bottom one. So I'm looking at the two on the right. The bottom one and the top one are two completely different shapes.
Oh, it's the left and right foot.
But completely
Slid.
different.
The top one is slid sideways in the mud.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We actually have the cast of all these,
I
the
know.
original cast. We have them all.
Just I'd never noticed there was such a dramatic difference.
So we went down and cast the tracks. I know that Cliff in that same area in 2012 had cast 125,
He cast a
23,
lot.
a lot of them. So we took our cast to Cliff, and we compared, and they match exactly. Yes, Bigfoot has a dog. And no, what was interesting about this is the guy who reported this to the ranger station
Has a dog.
has a dog. He was walking his dog. He saw the footprints. It's kind of interesting, though. 12 years ago, there was a guy
Walking his dog.
walking his dog, found the footprints. And we're still not sure if it was the same guy. But
those notes are pretty close. It casts a definite shadow of suspicion on the whole affair.
But the jury's still out.
Affair.
Cliff seems to believe that they are faked, or Bigfoot ate the dog. That's
Knock it off.
we were talking about that on another show the
Hey,
other
Don.
day. Okay. So anyway, we've got the cast of we got all three of these. There were four prints. You can see the one that's right here. I'll get my laser pointer. Look at this. I have a laser pointer. Okay. So this print here was very faint because this is in a gravel road, and as it got closer to the edge of the road, the gravel, you know, isn't quite as packed. So this was a print in a gravel road. We did not cast this one because it was kind of,
there was nothing to cast.
But you could see the print there. You could see the toes in it, but it was just paper thin. And then you got the next step here, and the next one, and the next one.
I'm sorry, even jumping, that stride is something else.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was 35 inches. I mean, it wasn't impossible, but
okay. Anyway, jury's still out on whether or not that is actually, in fact, hoaxed. And I tend.
So the Bigfoot world right now, I can be honest with you, is split kind of half and half. Daniel Perez and Tobe.
You know what?
On the other hand,
I may have some differences with Mr. Perez, but on this, I am totally on that side of things. Yeah. I am leaning towards this. Why would it? Anyway, that's where I'm leaning. That's just me. I'm in the Tobe Camp Tobe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow, that's interesting. Donna says she's noticed large canine prints with all the prints she's seen. A wolf or coyote. What if they keep wolves as pets?
Ooh, scary.
Ooh.
Okay.
We had a wolf dog once. He was a pain in the ass.
Yeah. And little known fact, guys, here's something interesting. The wolf population has been crossbreeding with the coyote population. In case you haven't heard this, they now have this new thing called the coy wolf. Very prominent back east in the northeast area, but they have been spotted in Oregon now. So that's all we need is a wolf coyote hybrid.
I bet they're pretty though.
They're a little bit smaller than the wolf.
Thanks, Scott. Yes, please smash the like button.
All right. Thank you.
By the way, as of earlier today, we were up to 2,704 subscribers. So thank you. And if you are new in the house, please say something. Please introduce yourself in the chat. And Raptor, thank you. Yes. Hi, Spike. Mm-hmm. I know that name, Unru. I worked with Unrus in California. Mm-hmm. Are you happy? Would you happen to be Mennonite? I'm dying of heat here now. Ugh. There we go. Look, subscribe, leave a comment, do all the things. Excuse me while I take my shirt off in front of everybody.
That's the wrong YouTube channel.
I was going to say, I just was introduced to that horrible channel today.
OnlyFans.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well, she just learned it existed. We didn't actually go there. But so anyway. So our next thing on the list.
Let's move on.
Yeah. Donna says
there are lots of coy wolves around there.
Okay.
And they're in Haines, says Marie. Renee.
Mm-hmm. They have them in Haines. Really? Interesting. So yeah, it's been happening for a while. So what was the next thing we found? You can't look. You already looked. You already looked.
Well, I already know. The next thing we found was the sea of fallen trees.
The sea of fallen trees.
No. There is no OnlyFans link. And if you're going to OnlyFans, I am really disappointed in you.
Yes. All right. So this here was one of the
that's where I learned about it.
Yes. We are big. I am a huge South Park fan.
That episode was traumatizing. I feel like I've been assaulted myself.
Yeah.
Just from watching South Park today.
So yeah, Locke said it was a South Park episode. And for those of you who may not know, I'm a huge South Park fan. In fact, what does it say when somebody texts me? What's my notification on my phone?
Oh my God, you killed Kenny.
Exactly. That's the notification on my phone. So, anyway, this was our next find. It was in June. This is up in the Blue Mountains of Eastern Oregon.
Oh my gosh, this is getting to be interesting.
Near Granite.
We got comments though.
About
Raptor says people are saying that Bigfoot's on OnlyFans now.
Oh yeah, I know.
And Dave said, "Sorry about the mermaid lady at the Liberty Gold." Joe, I don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? I don't know.
I don't know.
Dave,
we missed one somewhere. Anyway,
I miss a lot of things.
Yep. Anyway, so a lot of people think these aren't real. They are real. I don't know. Just Hannah and I had to literally crawl over a sea of down trees. If you can see in the background there, just down trees as far as the eye can see. And the only thing that was really interesting to me about this, and you can go back and look at it, but
you should have put a link to the actual video. Did you put a link to
No,
it?
we can throw those in later though.
Do you actually throw those in once we're
What
done?
I remember is what was really interesting is this limb right here. These well, actually these three, but these two here especially, they were stuck in there, and they were, if you looked at the ends that came out this way on the top, this limb was hanging in the air right here, and then over the winter or whatever, it drooped down.
Well, and here's the thing. Here's part of the interesting part is half those trees are not just they're not leaning over from the ground. They're not in the ground. They were carted there, and
right, there's no stumps at the bottom of them.
Yeah.
So they were packed over there and stuck into this.
And no, Boy Scouts did not do that.
No, this is private property where people can't go.
And those things are 30 feet tall.
Yeah, and they're huge. And
okay, boys, knock it off. All of you just knock it off.
See, you started it. You need to knock that off yourself. All right. Okay. So let's see. I'm trying to look and see how long we've been on. Oh, 17 minutes. Okay. So we need to
move right along.
Move right along, and we're going to do this.
As we travel in search for Bigfoot, we use a lot of equipment that uses the internet to operate. Also, in our town hall meetings and live streams, we need a reliable connection. We use Nomad Internet. There's a link and discount code below, so join us and have internet access on the go.
Yeah, that's so you can go to OnlyFans.
Why don't you stop it? Bunch of
I know, no, it's doing
emotional damage.
Yes. Yes. I'm going to have therapy after today.
Yep. All right. So, what was our next find? Our next find, I can verify with one of the gentlemen in the chat, Scott Goebel, who is in here. He was with me when this all happened. In fact, most of this was his idea. So you can blame him on this. But the next find was I got to get to the screen.
You know, you commentate every movie you make. Now I'm going to take my mouse and now I'm going to push on this button. And
then we're going to go over here. Yeah. Okay. So this was in the southern part of the Cascade Mountains near a place called Crater Lake. Actually, this is in an area known as Wendigo Pass. Ooh.
And this was in like July. Yes.
It says
July.
Right there.
It was the shed building month.
Yep. We found a footprint. I did not cast it. I probably should have, because I kick myself every time I don't do that. Scott went back to cast it a couple weeks later and couldn't find it. It was gone. But
prints tend to do that.
Yep, they tend to do that. Okay. But we also had a very interesting episode that actually went on for weeks with these rocks being stacked up, unstacked, rearranged, put back together. Eventually a rock was this little crack right here. It was a rock that we had up here at the top, got stuck in that crack and then drove clear down into the bottom of the crack and then ripped off and disappeared. So it was used as a tool, believe it or not, to split wood. But stuff like this was happening.
Scott said it was rained out.
It was rained out, yeah.
So
the track was rained out. So
that was it. You had quite a little series of interactions there.
Yeah. So in this area, it went on because we went back there in September, and the hits kept on coming in the same area. So one of the things on this trip we found that was very interesting was these moved logs. Now, we can debate all day long whether they floated or whatnot, but these were actually, when they're underwater, to point something out, there's logs underwater all over here, and these are part of those that are waterlogged. They don't float anymore. These are all like driftwood almost now. But these logs were picked up and moved and looked under it, but also back here in the trees in this area back here, and clear back up in here, we found other logs picked up and moved, not rolled over, not clawed through like bears claw through them. They were literally picked up and moved. So,
you know what my favorite part about this area was?
What's that?
Was this the area that we took the dude from the Fallen Outdoors?
Yes.
There is a potty there, like a literal toilet at the lake.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. That wasn't this lake, it was a different one.
Oh,
but yeah.
okay.
But yeah.
It's like Bigfooting for the girls.
Well, it wasn't really, potty. It was kind of like a hole in the ground with a toilet seat over it, but
it still works.
Yeah. That was still works.
I'm easily impressed.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one.
So the next one was that when those rocks were being moved on that stump.
And don't be fooled by the crappy date on this. It's just that his FLIR is all screwed up with the date.
Yeah, don't look at the date because I never set the dates on my cameras.
You really should.
I really should. This was taken in January of 2016. No, it wasn't. Because when the batteries go dead, you got to reset them. I just never do it. I probably should. But anyway.
January of 2016, I was still in a classroom teaching second graders how to sing.
Yeah, was it?
So that was before our full-time Bigfooting.
Yeah. So anyway, that's before I even owned this FLIR. But anyway, so we had something stalking around our campground at night. It was setting off motion sensor lights. It didn't trigger the cameras, but we could hear it walking around the woods. And if you look, I tried to catch it on the FLIR camera, and I think we did. But if you look right here, I think this is the hotness of the face and the feet here. And you can almost see the chest right here and an arm sticking down. Armpit right there.
See it right now.
Yeah. So if I zoom in on it a little bit, you can kind of see where the feet are.
I can see
and the body.
That's rough. It's still pretty rough.
Yeah.
Is his arm wrapped around the tree, or is that?
I don't think that's a branch in front of the tree. It was completely behind the tree.
Okay.
Yeah. Scott said that was an awesome night. It was an awesome night.
By the way, hi Renee and Galen. Welcome.
Or Renee was here before.
No, different Renee.
Oh, different. Oh, hi. It's Renee Bird. We got two Renees. I'm in Renee shock. Okay.
And Doc Ock is on.
Hi, guys. So anyway, these were the what I think was the FLIR photo we got. I know we got something because it was stalking around. It did rearrange our rocks that we put out there for it. It was setting off motion lights. We could hear it walking all around us. I think there might have been more than one now that I think about it, because we were hearing it in 2 different places. But that was interesting night. Like Scott Goebel said, it was an awesome night.
Oh, what a night.
It was
Late September back in 2023.
yeah.
What a very special time for me. What a Bigfoot, what a night.
There you go. There's something so wrong with her. Okay.
I was sick with no energy for 2 months. It's all back now.
It's all back now. Oh.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here.
You're killing me, lady. Okay. This is so
Oh.
so when we were back up in that area in September, we found what I think is a partial footprint here. You can kind of see the toes here. I did cast it. It didn't come out really well, but you can kind of see the toes where I got my fingers there. But we were also finding some very interesting things like these trees here. So I think my mic will pick this up. The only thing that gets me in this whole tangled mess is this limb that goes under that one, over this one, under that one, over this one, under that one. Oh no, we got an anomaly under that one, or over that one, and then under this one. So here's a nice little spot. Huh. The one that gets me is this broken tree right here. It goes this way. It goes under that one, over this one, under that one, under that one, over this one, over this one, under that one. So that was just weird. And another thing too I want to point out about this is that with this and the one we found in Eastern Oregon, the teepee structure, both of them underneath the structures were cleared out. I mean, if you look in the videos, you could see the brush laying on the ground, all tree limbs everywhere in that sea of trees. But underneath the structures, something had moved all the trees.
Hey, did we forget Memorial Day of this year?
What was that?
When we went out with Janice.
Oh, I did not put, oh my gosh.
You were even asking me about that.
Yeah, I did. Oh, no. So I'm going to put a link in the description of a video because I forgot Memorial Day weekend. I did not put on there that we went out with Janice Daughtry, Squatch American, and we found another tree structure there. I just did a short about 2 days ago.
That's really getting some good traction out there in the YouTube viewers.
About that one, and it was another one where we found a tree structure like this
with like deer kills.
Deer skeletons.
Yeah.
Just parts of them though, and like the skull, and then we found a femur, and then we found a spinal one from a different deer.
Yeah.
All around this thing here. So there's that.
So that was actually part of the 2023 lineup. And how could you forget that? You were even asking me today. When did we do that?
No, I'm a horrible person.
No.
So anyway, so when we were back in that area in September, we time is it?
You got a clock right there.
30 minutes. Oh,
you got tons of time.
We got tons of time.
I could probably do a little dance here. And you could find that video.
Oh, I could upload that video.
Yeah,
Short.
you could. So while he's doing that, why don't you pop our schedule up there while you're looking?
Oh, and that's a good
And
idea,
I will tell
Hannah.
them what our schedule is.
You just start doing that.
I will start doing that. So he is looking for our schedule. You've got to close that. There you go.
Yeah, we got to click this.
All right. So we tomorrow are leaving Texas. Well, we're starting to leave Texas tomorrow, and we're feeling a little sad.
Mm-hmm.
A little sad. I mean, sometimes we're ready to leave a place, but we're not so ready to leave. Anyway, we're leaving Texas tomorrow, and we're going to start working our way back west. On Christmas Eve, we will find ourselves parking in, we will be in Mayhill, New Mexico for a week from Christmas through New Year's to help the Bigfoot Encounter Museum
In Cloudcroft.
In Cloudcroft. You just do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
The Bigfoot Encounter Museum in Cloudcroft with their grand opening. And then after that, we will be headed to the Phoenix, Arizona area, Apache Junction to be precise, not to do Bigfooting, but to kind of just rest and hopefully get some warmth because it really hasn't been all that warm here. I want some sun and I got some work things there in Arizona. And then by mid-January, we will be back in Oregon, hanging with my mom in Grants Pass. And then February, first weekend of February, the Eugene Boat and Sportsman Show. Second weekend of February, the Roseburg Sportsman and Outdoor Show. Fourth weekend of February, Sportsman's and Outdoor Show in Medford, Oregon. And then the first weekend of March, the NorCal Boat and Sport and RV Show in Anderson, California. March, and then 2 weekends after that, same gig in Klamath Falls. And then we will be headed up towards Chelan for the North Central Washington Prospectors Show mid-April. Then Forks Sasquatch Days in Forks, Washington over Memorial Day weekend. Father's Day weekend will be the Middling Falls Bigfoot Fest, June 22nd, 23rd, Blue Mountain Bigfoot Fest, and we have finalized on the music for that bad boy. You do not want to miss Baker City, June 22, 23. You've got plenty of time to put it on your calendar. Then we will be in Glide in July, and finally, at this point, it looks like Cloudcroft Bigfoot Festival in September. That is still not etched in stone, but
that
that's
one
what
may be moving.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens there. But that is what's happening. Did you find your thing?
Yeah.
All right.
So
Memorial Day weekend, 2023.
Memorial Day weekend 2023. Here's the little short we made, but there's a whole video.
And your camera battery died.
Yes, and we can't keep camera batteries working. That's another problem. Yeah, we went through 2 batteries in like 15 minutes, so there's something weird with that. For all you alien people out there, it's Hannah's wearing the alien hat. That's why. So we're going to have to go back and charge some batteries, but I think we're going to walk around the marshes over here and see if we can find some footy prints. So here we go.
Okay, so you got a couple glimpses of the tree structure and the bones that were around it there.
And my awesome iPhone photography skills.
And Hannah's awesome iPhone photography skills.
Oh, it's Spike. I know Spike. Oh my gosh. It's Spike. Wasn't that last partial foot the one that we found after the second rock was thrown at us?
Yes, it was. So, yeah, so actually, Spike was also with us in September, and we're going to be getting into Spike stuff right now, actually. So Spike, Scott, and myself, we were just happened? Oh,
Just had an internet.
I don't know what that was. Anyway, so
I think that's the universe saying, come on, get on with it. Get on with it.
so
Spikes. Stuff.
yeah, spike stuff. So we found a bunch of trees that had been pushed over across the road that were woven together, just kind of like that other one I showed you that was woven together. And we had walked back around and we heard something out in the woods. I think I got a blurry picture of it. Here's my blurry picture of it. So it's this whole dark spot in the trees here, but I think that's a head looking kind of sideways and down.
I'm not even going to pretend to interpret that. Oh, every now and then, no.
Yeah.
Like, because there's some.
Yeah, so that was kind of interesting, but not conclusive for anything. Then,
but it was in this area that I had a little tiny child grab onto me and beg me to take him back to the car.
yeah, that was later.
I know it was later.
Yeah,
but there was something.
Hey, Dale, glad you could make it. So we
Dale, for the record, I'm very jealous of your annual gingerbread house making competition.
there we go. Raptor says it looks like a bear.
Could be, but probably not.
Yeah,
Because it was
a bear standing up,
and that was awfully close to us.
over 8 foot tall. Anyways,
Anyway.
but not that they can't be, but we did find bear prints everywhere here. So I could be completely wrong. Could be a bear standing up looking at us. Absolutely. But then the bear threw a rock at us, and it hit a tree right in front of Spike.
That's
and
what you get for not bringing a picnic basket.
yeah, it hit hard. And then so Spike pulled up his phone and was recording the woods because he said he was hearing stuff moving where the rock came
And Spike
from.
is a trained law enforcement official.
Yes.
So he knows how
He's
to
a
listen.
trained law enforcement.
cop.
Yeah. Official. So anyway, so the one thing we did catch on his video was this dark spot in the trees looking at us. And
Or some kind of dark spot.
yeah.
It's really hard to make out, though.
Yeah. It is. But yeah, so last time I not sure. Yeah, both Scott and Spike both said not a bear. Bears tend not to throw rocks. So there was that.
Anyway, move on. We're not here to start arguments. We're here to just highlight what did we do in 2023.
Yeah, we are. Okay.
You're here. We're here to start fights.
Yeah. No, we're not.
Oy.
So here's the next thing that happened, and hopefully you can hear it. I'm gonna turn it way up and see.
Let us know if you cannot hear, but I think
it's hard to hear anyway. But here we go.
Nature is so good at designing creatures except for humans to blend it. What was that? No, there's something over there. Can we leave?
Something pushed a tree over, it sounded like.
That "can we leave" was not me.
No,
I was the 8-year-old.
that was an 8-year-old who drugged Hannah back to the car.
Yeah.
While me and what was his name? The veteran dude. Okay. Anyway, we had a veteran with us that was from the Fallen Outdoors, by the way. Little heads up for those of you who might be new here and don't know. We belong to a group called, where's my photo of it? Oh my
You're
gosh.
going the wrong way.
I always go the wrong way. There it is.
The Fallen Outdoors.
We belong to a group called Fallen Outdoors, and they take veterans out hunting and fishing, and now Bigfooting, because we are the Bigfoot group. we're the Bigfoot
division
of Fallen Outdoors. And so veterans, we post our outings. Veterans can sign up and go out into the woods with us. And this particular instance was with a veteran and his two boys that we took out Bigfooting. And by the way, also any live chats we get or any stuff we get from YouTube.
Basically, any financial support helps us do that.
Yeah, that's what it's for. Okay, so anyway,
I mean, if our truck is stuck in Lubbock, we're not taking people out. So.
Yes. So anyway,
all of the money we get supports that.
So back over here in this area, something shoved a tree over. We could hear it crack, pop,
it was
and
different,
fall hard.
And it was different than the gunshot in the background, because there was that too.
Yeah, there was a gunshot in the background, but this tree, it was a loud pop, like something had to pull on it to snap it kind of pop. And as you can tell, it's not winter. The wind wasn't blowing. There's no snow on the trees to pull them over. So
any chance that thing in the trees that you saw with Spike was a guy in a suit?
Well, if he did, he's taking his life in his own hands, because
guys don't go out in suits during hunting season.
Yeah, it's also during hunting. Yeah, we were in September. It was just I think there was some late season hunting still going on. We were armed, so
and there were.
I don't advise people doing that at all, by the way. So anyway, something pushed a tree over on us. So that was all our exciting finds of 2023. So, and that didn't count the myriad of Bigfoot reports we've got, stories and stuff sent to us from other places. These were the finds that we were part of, that we actually went and investigated, found, whatnot, blah, blah, blah.
We have a new comment.
Bear season, Scott says. Yeah, it was bear season.
So Raptor wants to know if there's a video of Bigfoot throwing rocks. Well, there are lots of videos, and everyone says it's a guy in a suit. So
Yeah.
honestly, video is not going to prove anything, especially these days with AI going crazy.
Yeah.
So
Dell says they're going to do another thing when we get back to Maine. Okay.
do you know what another thing is?
Yeah, gingerbread house contest.
Gingerbread house contest in August?
In August. We'll do it.
Okay. Yes, just because it hasn't been caught on camera doesn't mean it didn't happen. If a tree falls over in the woods and no one's there to hear it, does it really make a sound?
So we heard a tree fall over in the woods, but we didn't see it.
Yeah.
So did it happen? I don't know. So Donna asked,
Scott, why don't you advise? Oh, no, we do advise people to be armed.
yeah, we do. Because
we don't advise people to go out in the woods during hunting season in a Bigfoot costume.
That's it. That's what I was not advising people to put
They're
a Bigfoot.
They're going to get shot.
Especially in bear season, because this was bear season. So if you want to crawl around the woods in a Bigfoot costume during bear season,
knock yourself out.
Knock yourself out.
Have your life insurance up for your widow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that's our show.
All right.
Then we wish you a Merry Christmas.
So we are actually, Hannah, we need to point something out. Hannah did say that we weren't doing a show next week, but we are doing a show next week.
Yes, surprise! You get a holiday special.
Yep, we're doing a holiday special with
Barnaby Jones from the Untold Radio Network.
Yeah.
Do you try to say those things with me?
I tried to, but I was going to say it, but you just cut me off to say it anyway. That's how that works. Oh, and hi, Joe. Finally got to meet the mighty Joe Pass, the no nonsense Bigfoot, Squatch and Cowboy,
no BS.
Yes, Bigfoot research. Got to meet him in real life. Little known fact: he's 6'3" and I'm 6'3". We're the same height.
Joe, I want to say something. My deepest apologies. I was standing there in the grocery store asking Scott, is it appropriate to put beans and chili in Texas? And he was so unclear about that I only put 2 cans in rather than having chili all beans, because up north, chili is mostly beans.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Sorry.
But you learned. No beans and chili
It was
in
not.
Texas.
It was not my best chili.
No.
It was very tomatoey, so
Yeah.
it just didn't work out so well. But
Oh, Mighty Joe is sick as a dog. I'm sorry to hear that. And Renee said something. Where was that?
Renee said, "Always armed." She
Just
said
because
that
it hasn't been.
She said that a
I
long
know.
time ago.
Doesn't mean it didn't happen. True story.
Donna has said some people say that people armed will cause Bigfoot to be aggressive. That's why she asked. Okay.
Okay. Yes. I think it has to do with a lot with intent. I actually had a discussion with Tom Seawood about that exact thing. He's a Native American. He packs in the woods all the time. And he said it has to do with your intent. He said if you're wearing camo and you're packing a gun, Bigfoot knows that's you're hunting. So they won't come have anything to do with you. If you're packing a camera and you have a gun on your side or a gun in another thing he does is actually have a fanny pack and puts his gun in the fanny pack. So it's not
Obvious.
I have mine on my hip, but I have my shirt over it, my coat over it. So there's that. So we're not carrying it, we don't have rifles. I do carry a pistol because there are bears. There are cougars. There are ne'er-do-well people in the woods. That's what I'm mainly concerned with, more than the animals myself. And they could be aliens.
I agree with Gordon. He says beans and chili up north is essential for the cold winter nights.
That's it. We need all the methane gas we can get. Okay.
Yep. So anyway,
we got 10 minutes. So shall we give away the secret?
are we going to cut our show short?
No, we can talk about it afterwards. What's going on?
It's up to you. Do we
It's
have any more announcements to make?
I'm looking just about where we are. We're going to be posting really soon about that Cloudcroft Bigfoot Museum opening up and doing the ribbon cutting. And we want to let you guys know what day that is.
As soon as we know.
As soon as we know, we'll let you guys know. So if you guys want to come up and see us, if anybody's in the Cloudcroft, Alamogordo, New Mexico area, we'd love to have you come up and do the ribbon cutting and come see the thing with us.
I like what Joe says. He carries for the darn hogs and the crackheads.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well, that's up north. We carry for cougars and bears.
And the crackheads.
And then down south here, hogs will tear you up, and there's lots of them. So that's something to be very careful about.
Oh, Sasquatch Secrets is on.
Yes.
Look at that.
She said she can probably make that. All right.
Nice. Well, you know who Sasquatch Secrets
I
is.
know who
right?
Sasquatch Secrets is.
Is it time?
Is it time
to leak a secret?
to leak a secret?
Oh.
Let's see. So can she keep a secret?
Can you keep a secret? He's been struggling, I can tell.
Dale wants to know what our Christmas plans are.
Our Christmas plans
We are actually going to be in a campground in New Mexico, getting ready for that ribbon cutting thing. And it was so nice that the people who at the campground is being, the campground's actually being provided for us by the museum because they wanted us to come and blah, blah, blah. So, but the campground owner is going to be doing a Thanksgiving dinner for a Christmas dinner for everybody in the park. So we'll probably just hang out with whoever's in the park that day and the owners of the park and have a Thanksgiving dinner with them. Total strangers. Sounds awesome.
I'm going to have to get dressed that day.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nikki. We went on almost an hour ago, but you can always go watch the replay and
yeah. And you can skip ahead.
Yeah, skip ahead. Just, like, subscribe to all the things. Is it time? We got 9 minutes.
I think it's time.
Okay.
So this is 1 minute. So coming next year, which means in January.
Just be quiet and play it.
Okay.
Get ready for an unprecedented YouTube experience. Introducing the Bigfoot Roundtable. The groundbreaking talk show featuring a 4-person Bigfoot Roundtable discussion. Join our panel of renowned Bigfoot researchers, enthusiasts, and eyewitnesses as they unravel the mysteries surrounding the legendary creature. Hear captivating stories, witness compelling evidence, and engage in heated debates. From sightings to scientific analysis, the Bigfoot Roundtable explores it all. Tune in for an adventure-packed journey into the unknown. Don't miss a moment of the excitement, exclusively on your screens soon. Prepare to believe. The Bigfoot Roundtable, coming soon to captivate and astound audiences everywhere, on YouTube and Rumble. Subscribe and ring the bell for notifications when episodes drop.
Yay! We are starting a new monthly show, and I'm working on doing like almost like a network.
But we're starting with a monthly show.
We're starting with a monthly show. We hope to work that into a Bigfoot network station, basically.
But we're starting with the show.
We're starting with the show. And so it's
every month.
Yeah, it's going to be a monthly show. We're going to have, in fact, if you want something for us to discuss,
let us know.
Let us know. You can email us. You can put it in the chat. You can write a comment on any of the videos if there's something you want us to discuss. So,
picture this. Picture this. Something that you wanted to know about Bigfoot, but were afraid to ask, and you're going to throw it into the arena with 4 rabid Bigfooters all going at it together.
Yes.
It's going to be friendly discussion and heated debate.
Yes. So, the group we got together, I know, is awesome people. Nikki's in the chat. I've watched some of her videos, and one of the things I really like about Nikki is her catching fakery stuff. I've watched some videos that she's done a lot of.
She's got no patience for jiggery pokery.
Yeah. So looking into the what's the word in my head?
Hoaxers.
Hoaxers. That's the word I was looking for. And then, of course, we got Joe, who doesn't accept anything for evidence until it's actual evidence, which I love, because he's got no BS to do about it. And myself, I'm coming from a scientific background, so I want to look into the evidence scientifically, basically, and say, well, this is what, if I was digging this up on an archaeological dig, this is what we would think about.
And then there is my Bigfoot soulmate, Tobe Johnson.
Yes. The reason we got Tobe on is because Tobe comes from the other spectrum.
The other end of the spectrum.
Yes. And for those of you who don't know who Tobe is, he's been around for a long time, been doing Bigfoot for a long time.
If you happen to miss our most watched video of 2023, go back and see it. It was
Tobe having a debate with Cliff Barrickman on channel.
And it was beautiful. I felt like I was watching a ping pong game
Yeah.
the whole hour. Like, this is so
So
exciting.
Tobe's a lot of fun, but Tobe can look into some of the weirder side of Bigfoot. So, and the reason he's there is so he can talk about the weirder side of Bigfoot and his thoughts in that. So,
Yes, Doc Ock, you've got to see that episode. It's been it's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And I just sat there. It's like, hey, you be a fly on the wall. Just be a fly on the wall between Cliff and someone who doesn't necessarily agree with Cliff.
yeah. So there's that. Anyway, so that's what's coming up. We're going to be doing a monthly live chat, and hopefully someday.
Is it going to be live or is it going to be recorded?
We're going to talk about that. I'm leaning towards live. I don't know what Joe and Nikki, who's in the chat, what you think. If you want to do it live or do it.
So he sent you a message saying what time would be good. Please give some dates and times in that message. Okay.
Yeah, I'll throw
Thumbs
some
up
out.
doesn't give us any info.
Yeah, I'll throw some out. Yeah, Joe says live. I like live too. It keeps you on your toes. You're a little more honest when it's live. Oh yeah, and so does Nikki says live. And I'm pretty sure Tobe will lean that way too. So
y'all still need to have a Zoom to talk about this
Yes.
and figure it out. So,
but anyway, so we're going to be throwing out the content. I will be hosting it on our channel right now. We're also going to be doing on our channel. I'm going to do a little thing like Doug Highcheck does with his, where I'm going to get rid of all my playlists, and we're going to put Nikki's channel and Joe's channel and Tobe's. Tobe has a channel, but he doesn't.
you're going
do
to get rid of all your playlists, or you're just going to add playlists?
Well, I'm gonna set us like a network so people can watch all our channels, and everybody can be directed to all our channels, kind of TV network, and then we'll eventually call it the Blaze. Just kidding, or something like that. That's what I wanted someday. I have dreams to have our own Bigfoot TV network. So
Just give away the cow now.
yeah, might as well. See, I didn't keep the secret.
You cannot keep a secret.
That's
He doesn't know the power of a secret. That's why he doesn't believe in magic. He can't keep a secret long enough to see the magic happen. Unblocked on Nikki's channel. Will I still be able to say stuff or no?
I don't know. We'll see. No, that's fine.
We will
Well,
always ask
we're,
people to keep it mature and
Yeah,
nice.
but we're always open.
So, Renee, what episode was that? I have no idea. You're just going to have to go
What?
back in our videos.
Oh, I got to see that. What episode was it? It was
Cliff and Tobe.
just go to, when you go to our channel, click live and just scroll down. You'll see Tobe and
Cliff
right there on the thumbnail.
It was somewhere like in, I don't know, was it May or June or something?
May or June sometime. But yeah. So if you go to the channel and up at the top of the channels, you'll see shorts, videos, shorts, and lives. Click live and you'll bring up all the live shows and just scroll down. You'll find it.
Yep. Gordon says that you're going for the Les Stroud approach to success. I don't know what that means.
But I'll take it. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
There's a lot that I don't know what it means.
Yeah. She was blonde in a past life.
I'm still.
You're still blonde. Okay.
I am silver.
Silver blonde. Okay.
So that's our show.
That's our show.
And we
Let's
got 1
wrap it up.
minute.
Hey,
So get to the thing. We wasted that time well.
So
Nice.
thank you, all you guys.
Merry Christmas to all of you.
Merry
I'm wearing my Christmas earrings for everyone. See, ha ha ha.
Yep.
Ho ho ho. And wearing my Christmas plaid shirt.
So yes, Merry Christmas. We love y'all. We'll see you guys next week with
Barnaby Jones.
Barnaby Jones.
And please remember that our job is
It's way up here.
To investigate the unexplained.
Not to explain the uninvestigated.
So until next week, you just keep watching and
we'll keep squatching.
bye.
Go out and find Bigfoot.
That damn Sasquatch.